All right, hello, people. How are you guys doing? If you can hear me and if you can see me, give me a hi. Um, Say hi in the comments. Let me know where you are from. Tell me a little bit about yourself, and welcome everyone to this live stream. Good to see you guys. Happy Father's Day to everyone. So let's get started. Without further ado, what we're going to be doing today is, as you guys, some of you guys may know, in Gamer to Maker, which is the game school which I founded 3 years ago. We are 100% online game school, and what we do is that we actually make games. We don't just talk about games. We don't just like give fundas. We actually build game from scratch. What happens is that the game designers, the game artists, and the game programmers, everyone collaborates, and we build games from scratch. And today what we're going to be doing is that you're actually going to be able to interact with the teams. So we're going to be doing this quite often. It's a new thing that we are starting, and what we're going to be doing is that once a week, one game development team is actually going to go live on live stream, and they're going to actually doing game development live, and you'll be able to interact with them. You'll be able to learn about their process. This is going to help you to actually understand how game development happens. So what you can do, guys, is that you'll actually be able to follow the progress of each game. You'll be able to get a window into the game design, into the game art, into the game programming. You'll be able to see the issues that they're facing, how they tackle it. So it's not going to be a very scripted thing. It's going to be like a pretty unscripted thing in which the game designers, artists, and programmers, the game teams at Game to Maker, they build games, and you're able to actually see what's going on. So today's team is from the first diploma batch of Game to Maker, and these guys are the aces because each bat has a name. So ABC Aces, and then we have Blitz, and then we have Celestials, right? So this is the Aces batch, and they have just started off. They're almost finishing off their pre-production, and they are just about getting into production. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand over the stage to them, and they're going to kind of explain a little bit about this. Today's the first time that you'll be learning about this game, so they explain a little bit about this game, and they'll talk a little bit about the documentation, and it's kind of up to them. And you're most free to ask questions, and if you actually want to interact with them, you can actually come on the Discord server. Okay, so with that, I will hand over and introduce you to everyone. So first of all, we have Advitya, who is the lead designer, and so it was his game idea. It
Hey
was his
everyone.
game idea that actually made it, that one. And then here we have Abhinav, and we have Rahul, and we have Nitin. Okay, so I'm going to take myself off, and I'm going to leave it to these guys, and they're going to show you their game. And so yeah, so let's go. All over to you guys.
Hi everyone. I'm Advitya. I'm kind of the designer on this project, and let me introduce you to the other guys. Firstly, we have Nitin. He's also a designer and he's also doing 2D art on the project. Then we have Rahul, who's the texture artist and also another 3D artist. And lastly, Abhinav, another 3D artist. We have a few more people. We have total 8, but they couldn't be here. So for now, it's just us 4. So yeah, starting off, well, Sir talked about the voting thing, right? So how we started with this was basically we made a pitch and then we presented our pitch, and the game with the most votes were selected. So one was mine and other was Sukumar. I don't think he's here today. So speaking of the pitch, I'll like show you the pitch and kind of explain the what kind of game you're making. Let me present my screen. Mm. Right, do you see it? Someone just put something in the chat. Oh, Sukumar's here. Hi, Sukumar. He's the leader of the other team. You'll probably meet him next week or something. Okay, so the game's name is A Deal with the Devil. So what we are doing is we are making a turn-based RPG, a really old school kind of RPG. I know it's kind of out of fashion at this point, old games like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, but yeah, it's a really old school game, going for kind of a really nostalgic feeling. So in this game, you play as a woman who was killed by the church, because reasons, like they used to do in medieval times. And after dying, you kind of offered a deal by I would say, a god of death, so that he will give you powers, and yeah, you basically sell off your soul. I'm sure you've come across this somewhere, right? I think what is it? Ghost Rider had the same thing where the character dies and they sell off your soul. Yeah. So these are kind of the levels we initially thought of, but for now, I think we'll only focus on the town area for our initial build. This is a mock-up of the game I made, to kind of give you an idea. This is your character, this is the enemy, and the overworld you see. And as you can see, the art style will be kind of toony. Now, gameplay, like I said, really old school turn-based thing, right? Hold on. So, really old school turn-based game. Like if you've played a turn-based game, all of this is pretty self-explanatory. Like I don't need to, basic stuff. But if you haven't, you can on a turn you can attack, defend, use skills, use items, whatever. And what's new here is these two: reanimating corpses and consuming corpses for health. So, if I were to explain how I got the idea, so I was kind of playing Baldur's Gate 3 recently, which is another turn-based game which came out, and there I was playing a necromancy wizard, right? And so, I kind of wanted to make my own game completely about necromancy. So that's moving on. Yeah, this just explains that. So in this game, usually you kill an enemy in most games and they die, right? In this game, the kind of hook is that once you kill an enemy, they don't their corpse is left behind. So you can raise them, necromancy, to be on your team. So you kill enemies and then you bring them over to your side. That's kind of the thing. This is just extra things you don't need to know this. Here's a mock-up for the combat screen. Yeah, the enemies, like I said, the church killed you, so enemies will be these church knights, and yeah, these are the skeletons which you raised. I already told you about the art style. Stylized Tony. This is an asset pack we'll be using. So since this is a student project, we can't really make all of the art by ourselves. So we kind of need to get some things from some uh, marketplaces. This is just the skeletons you'll be able to raise. Since it's an RPG, it'll also have dialogue. I would say dialogue is a big part of an RPG. It's not just combat, right? So you will have dialogue presented like this, where you have text. Like, we can't do cutscenes for because of scope, so the whole story will be told through these dialogue boxes, and you will have choices like this. Again, to go with the necromancy theme, the game will kind of have exaggerated blood and gore. Yeah. Inspiration, I've already talked about this. Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, maybe even Shin Megami Tensei, if you know. Monetization, yeah, the game will be a one-time purchase, not a live service game or a free-to-play game. That's the end of the pitch, at least. Yeah. So, did I? Yeah, I stopped sharing. Wait. So, right now we are in a very early stage of the development, I would say. I'm doing wait, I could also show you the GDD, which I have. It's very work in progress, but yeah. Um,
So the way it happens is that it takes around. You can keep sharing while I'm talking, Aditya. So the way it happens is that we have a month of pre-production. After the game teams are decided, they get around 1 month to complete the pre-production. complete the game document, complete the concept art. So they're just about coming to the end of that stage right now. Okay, so are you ready to share? Oh yeah, there
Yeah,
it is. Okay,
you can
I'll
see it,
remove
right?
myself. I'll remove.
Honestly, I like if you know jump in between every once in a while. So
Sure, sure. I'm here. Don't worry about it. I'm here.
yeah. So this is the GDD for now. Very basic right now. I still have lot more things to fill. So by the way, sir, should I explain what a GDD is, or just go through it? Okay. Well, as you can see, this is basically like I would say a manual for the game. Like if I were to really dumb it down, I talk about everything which the game will have. It's what the theme will be, how the gameplay will work, how the story will work, and you break everything down. Like we have this one uh, flowchart which I made in Miro. So this explains how the exploration and combat will be intertwined. So you're in exploration phase, then you encounter an enemy, stuff like that. Combat begins, and it ends, and you go back to exploration. So this is basically these are the same mockups which I had in the pitch. And yeah, it just explains everything about the game in very granular detail. So like even the smallest thing which you wouldn't, which you would take for granted, let's say in a turn-based game, you kind of have to mention it here because maybe the programmer doesn't know the turn-based game or whatever. This is what we have. Yeah, like we have a mention of stats here, how stats will work. Then player actions, like I mentioned. This will still need to be really um, I'll need to put more details in. It's not ready yet, like I said. And like we have a table for the enemies, the skeletons, and yeah, that's it. That's what I have for the actual EDD. But there's also this one. So this is a template GDD. So here, what I did was I just put like a brief description of things, and then I go to the actual GDD and like expand it. So
So
right now I only covered.
the
Yeah,
way
go
it
ahead.
works
Sorry.
in G2M is that what we do is we give a template. So this template is basically given to the students before they start, and as you can see, it has all of these. It has all of these sections. There is programming. Can you click on the next one? Right? There's story and narrative. There is character. There is character companion, character. So each and every topic that you need to describe in the game is you have a template which you can fill it in. And once that template is filled, then they actually move on to the game design document, which is what he's building. So it's a process that he's kind of going on. And have you guys spoken about the engine?
I haven't. I will. So we are using Unreal Engine. That's because I only know Unreal. So I would say a game like this is more suited for Unity. Maybe like most turn-based RPGs that I know are made in Unity, but Unreal is what I know, so I'm making it in Unreal.
Okay.
We
So now
also
what
have
we'll do is, sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
no, we also have other programmers, but they aren't here today. So I've only
Cool,
introduced the artists today, right?
cool. All right. So let's get the other people from the team onto the stage, and then they can kind of introduce themselves. Okay. Abhinav, tell us about yourself a little bit.
Hello everyone, I am Abhinav and I am doing diploma in game art. Recently in this project I had a duty to make a enemy of this game and I am a 3D artist.
Okay. So can you show us anything that you've been working on?
I completed, I first saw my reference. This is the reference. Wait a second.
Okay. You can just share your screen if you like.
Yes.
Sir, if Akash makes it,
Is it visible?
pin him as well.
Do my screen is visible or not?
Yes, we can see your screen.
I completed basic enemy body part and from now I will try to make armor on it. So this is my wireframe. It's a no poly, so I get a upper limit. I have to make all my asset under 1500 polycounts. So I am working on it.
So we have a Toonie, I would say low poly art cell. That's why he has to, stay in that limit.
Yeah,
You can't
and this
just
is the
have.
reference. I had a reference. So this is the
Awesome stuff.
project I am working on.
Okay, so all right. Now, Rahul, how about you?
Hey everyone, I'm Rahul here and I'm currently in design manager and UMP method. I'm working on modeling and texturing for this. I'll just show you below and audible.
We can't hear you, Rahul. I think he has a thing where if his webcam is on, the mic defaults to the webcam mic. He mentioned something like that. You're muted, sir.
Oh, sorry. So Nitin can't talk. Nitin, can you talk? Yeah. Okay, he can't talk. Okay, that's no worries. We remove him. Okay, so let's wait for Rahul to figure out his stuff. Okay. So Aditya, you want to show some of the
Yes.
programming that you've done?
Programming, I'm still in a okay, so I'm not a programmer, right? So I'm still learning. So there's a 35-part series on YouTube. I'm kind of going through that at the moment. So we don't have actually something, tangible in terms of programming, but I'm working on it. I will
Okay.
show you some of the stuff that Nitin has done.
Yes, if you can show us some of that stuff, that would be great.
Uh, am I still sharing my screen?
Yes, yes, you
Oh,
are.
right. Hold on. I will put this over here. Right. So Nitin, ideas and feedback. So this is one of the things Nitin has. You can see it, right?
1 second. It is, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Right.
Okay.
So remember the god I was talking about, who kind of you make a deal with. This is kind of concept of that guy. There's one more. So if any of you have not played, watched Death Note. So Ryuk from Death Note is a big inspiration from him. So he will. So this guy, he'll be a god of death, right? But he takes your soul, but also he'll be like kind of a chill guy. So yeah, really inspired by Ryuk. Let me find where the other one is. Oh, this is Rahul's work, but I think if he doesn't figure it out, yeah, this one. So this is the guy, which you can see Ryuk here. The name we have decided for now is Nihil. It's a Latin word meaning nothing. So this is what Nitin has been up to. He's still working on more concepts. This is still work in progress. He'll add a lot more stuff to this, and then
So this is your Discord server, right, for the project?
yes.
Nice, nice, awesome, awesome. So yeah, so tell us a little bit, tell everyone a little bit about your meetings, how often you meet. You have some project plans. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we don't have a schedule for the meetings, but we usually try to do them as soon as possible. The art guys usually do it at 6 to 7, basically. So like we don't meet every day. It's just one day we decide to meet, and then everybody comes in at 6 to 7 around that time. So yeah, we don't have a schedule at the moment.
Okay, cool. And tell everyone a little bit about your project plan, as to where it's going to be, and you guys haven't finished your project plan, right?
No.
No. Okay. So the project plan is usually done on a software called ClickUp. So we have a project planner. We have uh, We have a project management lead who actually works with all the teams to make sure that the projects are managed and the tasks are done on time. We have started using something called ClickUp, which is this really cool online software which can also be used for project management. So hopefully the next time we have live stream, we'll have a project plan to show you guys, um, as well as more concept art, maybe something from the game engine. The idea of today is to kind of like introduce this game, and what we'll be doing is, so if you guys, whoever wants to actually follow this game, will be able to follow the progress of this game on the live stream. We will definitely do one live stream per week, but it may be for different games in G2M, right? So what we'll do is that we'll create a playlist on YouTube for all the live streams on one particular game. So if someone joins later, you can actually go back, see the first one, see the design documentation also, and who knows, maybe even we'll kind of share some of the resources with you guys so that you can kind of like have an idea about the game and have the idea of the development of the game. Okay, so if there are any more questions that you guys from the audience, you guys want to ask
Yeah.
people, let's let's do
Vikram is
that.
right, like a Shinigami. Yeah, basically, Nihil is a Shinigami, and Arpit's asking to share the playlist. So it's
I'll I'll
by
I'll I'll
Ryan.
I'll 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 I'll, I'll take care of that a bit. Yeah,
Okay. No, I think he meant the playlist which I'm using
yeah, that's
for.
the one. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the chat now. Yes. So there's a question here. I have a doubt. A game artist is the one who creates game environment, other stuff like software like Blender, Maya. Yes, exactly. A game artist is the one that creates everything you see visually in the game, right? If you're looking at characters, if you're looking at environments, you're looking at trees, you're looking at a skybox, you're looking at buttons, all that stuff is created by game artists, right? So yeah, they created using Blender, using Maya. Oh, Akash is here. One second. Hey Akash, what's up? Can you hear us?
Hello, sir. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. So this
You can hear
is
me now?
our yes. I can
Yeah.
hear you. Good to see you. So let me spend a little bit of time with Akash Aditya. Okay, I'll move you
Yeah.
from this.
Yeah.
Okay. So Akash, tell us about your
Yeah.
progress. Tell about what you're doing. Akash is the lead artist. Tell us about which course you are in.
Sir, I am from Game Art program on GTN.
Okay, but you're not from the diploma.
Yeah.
You're the previous one,
Yeah,
right?
I'm in diploma as well as in Game Art program.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome stuff. So take us through your art, your concepts, whatever you're working on.
Yeah. I will share my screen. Just one minute. Entire window will be. My screen is visible, sir. Hello.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. So, hi. I am Akash. I'm from Nagpur, usually, and I'm doing, I think, the art I'm doing since my childhood. Then from this on this the program Deal with the Devil, we started I think 1 or 2 months before, and I have work of this character. This is a female character. We can say it's like a witch, a kind of like witch. She is a woman who do some work like scientific, but on the what story plays in the time of medieval mage era. So that time people don't understand what is science. If any woman or any say just a woman, if she does something stuff like that, they will think it's a witch. It's a what we can say stuff like that. yeah. So I'm making this. So there are some temple people. We can say a Templar knight. So they thought she is a witch, and then they kill her. So now the as
Can you
we can
zoom in
say,
a little? Can you zoom in to
yeah,
show?
sure, sir. Yeah, this is the silhouette. Right now I'm just a silhouette that I'm working. So she is like a woman from medieval mage, and she has some power of a kind of devil. So she is not hero, neither she is a villain, but she is an anti-hero. So I have to make her some part of negative or some part of kind of a positive. So inside her inner place, she is fighting for both. Either she is a woman, sorry, human, and either she is a kind of a devil or witch. That's the person of her. So this is all silhouette that I'm working. Yeah, that's I can say for right now. Apart from that, it comes, yeah.
So you know what would be cool if you actually do a little bit of concept art. Can you actually do some of that live?
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay, go for it, man. So just share your screen and let's see you do some of your work live. That will be cool.
Okay, okay. Just a moment. I have to make. So this piece I like from here. And then okay, I have to work. So right now I have to work on silhouette as well. For now. Template. So I like this piece.
Yeah.
So
Just talk
now,
us through whatever you're doing. Just zoom in and
yeah,
just talk us through whatever you're doing.
yeah. So this piece I like from what I silhouette made. So like I made 10. It's like 7 to 10. So out of this, I like this one. So now I have to work on this about iteration of this piece so that I can get
You
even
made
more
7 to
videos.
10. Can you show us a 7 to 10 you made?
Yeah, yeah, just this one.
Ah, right, right. Okay. So this is your
Yeah,
favorite one.
so yeah. So out of this one is I like. So now I have to work just 2 minutes, sir. Okay. So now I will make some more on this so I can get
Okay.
more visual idea.
Go for it. So can you actually work on this right now live?
Yeah, I think I can
Yeah.
make one or two now.
Go for it. Go for it. Make it live, man.
Yes, sir.
Zoom kar lo so everyone can see properly.
Okay. That's not good. Now I will make few iteration of this tattoo. Okay, there is a error. Hmm. So this, I have to think about how she will look, or what will she give a persona when anyone look at her for the first time.
Can you tell people about what tablet you are using?
I am using Sir's this one, Fusion, Fusion graphic tablet. It's
Okay,
H640 or something.
okay. How? Okay, cool. Approximately how much does it cost?
Uh, it's very cheap. It's not too costly. It's around 2 to 3 thousand.
Okay,
Yeah. For the beginner, it is good.
okay,
If someone is more experienced, then they can go for that graphic tablet with screen.
right, okay.
Yeah. This one is not with the screen. This is just a normal paint tab. So after this I finish, I will gonna look which part I like. If just see if we have different things from, just see this is a five. Okay. So if I like just think I will like shoes of her, then I mix there is shoes copy here, then something like hair of her, then I will make hair here. So out of these five, I will select my favorite element and then make one different. I will get totally a new. Do you get that, sir? So the reference, uh, so this is reference what are we are using. I have multiple reference of. Oh, hmm. Let's see. This is totally devil character, but we are not going for this much. But kind of get a few references. Few what I can say. It's like things from her. Okay. Her shoe. Change her hair. इकडे राईट टॉप क्लास मध्ये. So even in this stage, so I have this thing, uh, this silhouette. Even I can take few what I can like. my favorite element. So I like this thing from her. So I tried to implement this thing here. But how she will look if I give her that kind of a dress. माहित नाही मला. Sorry for my background noise.
Sorry, I've been talking with the mic off. So what we'll do is that what we'll
Oh,
pause the live stream for now, and then later on what we'll
okay.
do is that we will take specific days in which we'll have an art live stream or a design live stream or a programming live stream, and then we'll discuss that specific thing for the game. Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah. Sure, sure.
so what we'll do is we'll end the live stream for now, guys. Okay. So this was an experiment, right? And if you guys liked it, if you guys in the audience want more of this, let us know in the comments. Let me know what it was. Because see, the idea is, what is our idea? The idea of this live stream is to actually bring game development to everyone so that they can see it, so that they can understand it. If you have any comments, if you have any suggestions for the live stream, what you would like to see, what you would not like to see, just let us know in the chat and we will improve it and we will implement it. Okay. So open to suggestions, everyone. Okay. All right. So anyway, find the comments on this video and let me know, guys. Once again, let's just add whoever is here to the camera. Thanks, guys. It was great to see you. Thank you for taking out the time. Keep working on this project, and hopefully, in once a month at least, we'll have a live stream for this particular game, so that people can, see the progress and see how it's going. So, thank you once again. Thank you for taking the time to come over here, and enjoy your Sunday evening. Bye, everyone.
Bye everyone.